Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're back with the third vlog. This time it's just gonna be kind of a story time study session. The topic that I wrote down as a suggestion is how to build environmentally friendly, human, and responsibility standard living facility. So first we start off by constructing a road, whatever transportation system you would want to apply over here. So we start off by drawing the road. Okay, so this is the road, and road. So oncoming lane, outgoing lane, study the wind pattern, and then or apply a little fan. So the first thing we would do, since we put down the road, we would build a nighttime and a daytime garden. So this nighttime and daytime garden, first of all, would start by probably an exhaust fan over here. So this is an exhaust fan, and it would pull in the pollution. So we would have the nighttime garden over here. So and then we'd put in the trees. We have to study which trees are accepting of carbon dioxide, and there's such a thing as human tree happiness measures. So we would do a nighttime garden, then a daytime garden over here on top. So the nighttime garden is on the bottom, then would add another layer. So this would be a nighttime garden and a daytime garden. So the daytime garden is gonna be a glass roof or solar friendly roof. That allows in the natural sunlight and for the trees to continue on their natural life cycle. And at the bottom, it can pick up the stress of the daytime. So it would have a nighttime and a daytime for a 24/7 environmentally friendly road. And then connecting these two, we'd have another garden space. So we'd build another facility. Inside this facility, it has two compartments. Daytime, it's a shared space, daytime, and nighttime garden. So we'll probably have the lights. In the middle. There's an Arabic saying that الحل الوسط, which means the halfway is the right answer. And then we'd have a natural compound. So we'd have a natural. So it would suck up the exhaust fan, another exhaust fan into these facilities, the nighttime and the daytime garden. So it's connected. So it would filter it once, and then in case of any harmful emissions, and then it would get over here again, and then from here would have vent with a fan inside, fan blowing out this way. So, and then we'd have the outdoor nature. Then going here, this is the living facility. So over here we'd have walkways, can be applied to the left and the right. Then would insert, and then here would have probably football garden or an activity garden or a park slash park. Then we would insert the living facility over here. So inside this living facility, probably the garage area would be over here for the cars, and then further research has to be done on how the car facility has to be done. I did one design applying garden. It would have 3 gardens, kind of the same system over here. So this is a car park, and we'd insert the high-rise building over here. This also can be an office space, garage space, something with the same system. So this is kind of the design I could show you. So this is how an environmentally friendly living area should be, and go on case like this. So since the world is not slowing down, and I had this notion from a long time ago, and then recent events, historical events that happened in the world, if you follow news and media, reassured me of this. So you can't disregard natural, unnatural, man-made facilities, luxuries, and so on. So this was just fun fact, fun time, story time, a little insight on how, if you had the monetary income to build a facility that's carbon neutral. So that's what we hope the world, as a globalized community, tends to gravitate towards. And that will be all for the 3rd vlog. And thank you if anyone is listening. Thank you for watching, and good night. Apologies, the vlog isn't over, the 3rd vlog. I had an idea about a 500-mile racetrack around the world. That basically the first idea was to have like a horse racetrack, and then for you to be able to take your horse on it via all transportation methods, and planes, airplanes, and it's called the 500-mile racetrack, 500 mile. And anyways, moving on from that idea, we have to give back or produce oil the natural way, and by doing that we have to basically, riding off the 500-mile track is to have a track for all the animals, where you can basically give back, looking at, so let's study what is the age of oil that's being extracted either via fracking or natural methods. So if you want to do the math on that, you can do the math. Anyways, there is basically a story. It says you go on a parade with all of the animals, and I guess we're back to story time. And you just take the animals. I don't know if humans are involved, because I guess a certain percentage of human DNA has to be there, I guess, or of the oil that we have doesn't have human DNA. So let's put humans on the side, and let's go back to the basic natural life cycle, because the earth was here before even humans the first humans were on earth. So we have to naturally produce or start the life cycle. So even a few millennia in front, we still have oil in the planet. So we go ahead and create a 500-mile racetrack, and then the answer is 500 times 7 across the world, so 3,500 miles around the world, and just have the entire animal species walk, tread on their natural paces, and have a natural life environment that adds to 3,500 miles. And 3,500, so if you want to times that by 3 or times it again by 7, and you're looking at environmentally friendly future. So I guess this is how I want to conclude the vlog. It was just an idea, accuracy to the beginning of time, I guess. So if anyone is listening, I think it's a viable or not a viable idea. If you want to comment, I guess this is YouTube, and good night. I guess no, it's actually good night. Good night. One last thing, location of the ID based on the 500-mile track should be located in areas where it's highly probable that there are remains of extinct creatures and fossils, to maintain and preserve the natural life cycle of the earth. So I think this is a nice way to conclude, and that's it for the third vlog.